got the Poundcake Sports Break in mere minutes here. And another $1,000 for you to win in about 7 or 8 minutes. So listen for that next keyword to go fund yourself. Cavaliers are off tonight. They lost by 2 in New York last night to the Knicks. They will get to play the Houston Rockets tomorrow night here on MMS. And then they'll go to Oklahoma City to play the Thunder on Friday, and they'll come back on Sunday to host the host the Clippers. Our staff Cavs game is Tuesday night when the Heat will be in town. Who plays for the Heat now? It's not Jimmy Butler, is it?
Jimmy Butler's still there.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. Bam Adebayo.
Gesundheit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cavs Rockets tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on WMMS, your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball, and on the iHeartRadio app. Mary Santora is out in Los Angeles.
Yes.
This week. She will be. She will not be with us tomorrow and Friday.
Nope.
When are you back next week?
I'm back Tuesday of next week.
Tuesday of next week.
Because I have a red eye Sunday night, and I don't land until like 9 in the morning on Monday.
Oh.
Yes.
So you can't come in and do radio?
No.
A half-hour sleep?
Absolutely not. But I'm out here shooting the second half of that film that I did in summer of last year, where I play the big New York agent. You know, hey, I'm a New York agent.
This guy over here.
You book my guy.
Hey. Yeah.
We're shooting that Friday and Saturday, and then literally, like, I woke up this morning, so overnight last night, the director sent out brand new scripts. He was like, hey, guys, I redid these 2 scenes from scratch. So it's like, good luck. We're going to start shooting Friday, so memorize all your stuff in the next 48 hours.
From scratch.
They switched locations, I guess. So he rewrote the scenes for their new location to, like, fit the whatever better. But whatever. Now
Slight change. Mary's character is now from Wisconsin.
Oh,
So
you
it's
should book my client. He's a really good guy.
Oh, cripe.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a
You
lot
should.
of cripe in the new rewrites and the whole bit.
But also, I got offered a really good show in Santa Barbara on Friday night. It's called Don't Tell Comedy. And they do these tapings. And pretty much if you do one of these tapings, you're almost guaranteed to go viral. Like, they have such a huge following.
Yeah, our friend Liz Blanc just did one, and I think like 3 of the 4 clips that they posted have like 5 million views.
Yeah,
like,
so they're like
awesome.
They're known for that. Like, it's a really good boost. But so I was talking with the director, and I was like, hey, I got offered this gig in Santa Barbara. I would really love to do it if we can figure out the shooting schedule. And I guess we're doing 2 overnight shoots back to back.
Ugh.
He's like, so your call time isn't until like 6 p.m., but you'll be there literally all day and night. Like, we're shooting into 6 a.m. He's like, those are the 12 hours you have to be available. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah.
Is it still raining in Santa Barbara?
Well, there hasn't been any rain here at all the whole time.
No, like Santa Barbara is where they got all that rain.
Oh, I don't know.
Montecito, Santa Barbara. That's wine country.
Yeah, I didn't look because I was pretty sure that there was no way I could even make the shoot work because we're shooting an hour outside of L.A. So it was like almost 3 hours from the shoot site to Santa Barbara.
Oh, yeah, that would never work.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
I'm really bummed about like really, really
Not
bummed
only do
about
night
it.
shoots suck, that sucks.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, that would be huge if I would be able to get one of these Don't Tell tapings. And I can't because I'm doing which I'm very excited to do the movie too, but.
It sounds like it.
I mean, I'm not an actor. You know what I mean? Stand-up is first. I would be more excited about a stand-up opportunity.
Can you just drop out of the movie now?
No, they already have half of it shot.
I got to learn a Wisconsin accent.
These are the things that they got to adapt to.
What, just dropping out?
It happens all the time.
No, I'm not doing that.
But they do Don't Tell shows all over the country.
They
you should be able to, like, go to
They do one in
Detroit or
Columbus,
something.
yeah.
They don't tape all of them. They don't tape and release all of them. They tape and release the ones, I think, in, like, Boston, the Los Angeles area, and maybe New York. They only tape and release a couple of them.
So it's not like live from Asheville, North Carolina.
No.
Mary Santora.
Not that I know of. I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure it's just.
Well, that's
those-
their loss.
What if
Couple
I
locations.
said you could do a spot at my show at the Alex Theater on Saturday? Would you fly
East
home
side.
early?
East
No, I will
side.
not.
I'm not going to pay you,
No,
but
absolutely not.
I will film it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right.
Thank you, though.
Yes, on the east side. I was telling my girlfriend about that yesterday.
Oh my
she
God,
was
shut up.
dying. Because she's actually from the east side.
Yeah.
She lived in Collinwood for a while. So
Oh,
she's like,
that is East Side.
Yeah.
That is East Side. Hey, good for her.
Collinwood. How did she survive? How did? Wow.
You know, not everyone who lives there is murdered, right? I mean, plenty of people live there.
she's
and
a scrapper, man. She's
I was
been
gonna
through it.
say she
done a lot of stuff.
I was throwing hands on Prospect Avenue. She was like
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
shooting guns, pow, pow, pow in Collinwood.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, tickets at billsquire.com for Alex Cedar this Saturday, 8 p.m.
All right.
It's like 30 tickets left.
Still a lot of polka probably getting played over there in Collinwood, yeah?
I don't know. I didn't really hang out there.
No?
I didn't know her then. So
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't know her
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much polka's
Frankie
going on. out
Frankie
there.
Yankovic is the pride of Collinwood, Ohio, I think.
Oh, okay.
That neighborhood, at least. Let me give you some money here, and then we'll get to Poundcake's world-famous sports break. It's getting there, I think. Unlike the Don't Tell comedy, we do record all of Poundcake's sports breaks, and then we tell everyone to listen. So there's $1,000 right here for you to win. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword credit at WMMS.com. That's credit. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Anything special you'd like me to say to set up this week's sports break, Poundcake?
Just it's about a boy from just a boy from Akron, so he's in it.
Never said that.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well then, nope.
Ooh, this can be a big surprise to me. Okay, so you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Play ball! This is a Poundcake Sports Break!
In the headlines today, King James is no stranger to hecklers, but last night at the Lakers versus Clippers game, the Lakers were heading back to the locker room at halftime when a heckler shouted, "LeBron, you better get your ish together with your receding-ass hairline." Ouch! You didn't have to jab and twist like that. Coming for his hairline? He can't help it. Some of us are just follically challenged. And plus, I thought he took care of that. Didn't he have, like, the Beijing? But at any rate, that ticked LeBron off to the point where he had to be held back by security. I am on Team Bron on this one. I think that guy should be banned for life. And let's see your hairline, sir, since you want to be behind the camera. Also, an ex-University of Florida recruit, Marcus Stokes, has landed new offers after his N-word controversy. Yes, that's right. Another young white boy filmed himself on Snapchat rapping the N-word in a rap song so controversial. So much so that University of Florida said, "We can't stand for racism," and rescinded his scholarship to play for the Gators. Well, in a strange turn of events, Marcus has been offered new scholarships, and a couple were HBCUs, no less. No word yet on if he'll take them up on their offer, but just think about how exhausting it's going to be. He's at a party, he hears Lil Wayne or Chief Keef, and then he just has to take a sip of his beer. Yeah, so life is so unfair. Lastly, NBA legend, Sheriff, DJ, and apparently Krispy Kreme owner Shaquille O'Neal is making good on his promise to rebuild the Krispy Kreme in Atlanta after it was set ablaze last year. Apparently, the donut shop has historical significance in the black community since it gifted free donuts to those mourning the loss of Martin Luther King Jr. after he was assassinated. So, DJ Diesel is here to save the day. What a pillar of the community. But if you think you'll be getting a free donut, you have a dream too. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this Poundcake Sports Break.
Play ball! This is a Poundcake Sports Break!
Any questions?
There's so many questions.
I have two.
Okay.
What was the
Sorry, that got me. I have two.
What was the Beijing reference?
Beijing is a hair formula that it's almost like hair coloring. It's not real hair.
Okay, like spray on hair.
Spray on hair
Okay.
that fixes your hairline. So it's big in the black community because it's mainly black and you paint it on. So it's just a painted on hairline.
And secondly, Krispy Kreme and Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
I lost the
The thread there, yeah.
thread there.
So the Krispy Kreme in Atlanta it had a historical significance because Krispy Kreme has been around a long time, and after Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, the black community flocked to that Krispy Kreme and was like mourning.
That's how they were eating their feelings? Was that Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, and that Krispy Kreme gifted I wouldn't say gifted, but they gave away free donuts to those that were in mourning.
Bunch of white dudes there too. They're like, I'm sad too.
I got the day off.
Yeah.
No, so
Krispy
they
Kremes are so good.
and I didn't know. I was like, Krispy Kreme can't be that old. That must be a typo. But no, it was like made in like 1930 or something like that. So yeah, that one in particular. That's why they think it was set on fire because it was some racist dude lit it ablaze, and apparently Shaq owns that one, so he had to rebuild it.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyone else?
I mean, mine are just kind of like, what are you doing with your life? How is this still a thing?
This is his thing.
I know, I'm teasing.
What?
I love it.
My question was content related,
No, I get it.
not philosophical.
Bill's is existential.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is the delivery was bad, or it was
No, just in general. Like,
No, I just lost the thread.
The whole show.
I didn't get Beijing, and I didn't get I guess the Shaq thing I lost track of.
Yeah, the Beijing is just painted on hairline, which I honestly
Gotcha.
did. That just kind of gives me no hope because if LeBron can't fix his hairline, what hope is there for the rest of us? He's a billionaire.
dude, look at Jeff Bezos. He's bald as can be, and he's got more money than anybody.
Yeah, well,
That doesn't matter.
But he went like bald, shaved his head bald. That's what LeBron should do. I don't understand these guys that are so averse to just shaving their head. It looks way cooler.
Everybody has the
LeBron
head for
and
it.
Kevin Durant should both be in that camp.
Especially when you have that full-on bushy beard. That bald head is a good look.
Man, there's something you gotta be able to do something. He's rich. Like money fixes everything. There's got to be some type of
If
invasive
he
procedure.
wants the hair,
He clearly
sure.
does. If he's running at people because they made fun of his hairline,
But he's also not going to show up looking like Lou Alcindor one day. You know, he's going to show up like Freddie Boom Boom Washington after he's had a receding hairline. I mean, Bezos shaved his head and worked out, you know. Elon Musk got the hair plugs. Piven got the hair plugs. They went that route. I love how Jeremy Piven for years denied that he had hair plugs, even though you could look at a picture of him from the early 90s and now he's doing ads for like some hair restoration company.
Yeah, I'm glad he finally owned it.
Me too. I like Piven. He takes a lot of crap, but I'm like, bro, you should have day one copped to the hair plugs. It looks way better.
that's what I'm saying. The hair plug.
Dude was like, PCU. Jeremy Piven was like balding when he was in his mid-20s.
when he was going to be the Costanza character.
Yep.
Uh,
Michael Barth.
What was that? He was on a TV. Was he on Suddenly Susan?
Don't know. He was in a lot of stuff, though. Okay. So there's your Poundcake Sports Break. There is also on the iHeartRadio app a brand new Poundcake podcast episode drops today.
Yeah.
And what is that about?
Queen Bee takes UAE. The gays are ready to drag Beyonce by her edges because she performed in Dubai.
Gotcha.
And I talked about both of those topics on previous Pound Takes. I talked about Beyonce and how I think she's overrated, yes, but very talented. And I talked about me wanting to travel to Dubai, and I got dragged for that. So,
Gotcha.
combination of both in that one.
Boy, I made a dumb joke. I sent you guys that photo of the Dubai suburbs. I made a dumb joke on Twitter. I blew up.
People mad at you?
No. I just a lot of
People
likes.
liked it.
I put do and then parentheses not buy a house here. It's so stupid.
It's always
but,
the dumbest stuff.
It's
though.
always that's what I love about it. That's why, man, everybody needs to stop fighting on social media and just have fun. I know some people's idea of fun differs greatly, and that's where some people get into trouble. But the dumbest, silliest stuff. Let's just go back to that. Just fun, not necessarily at someone else's expense. Just so she took a bunch of money to play in
30,
Dubai and
30. I read somewhere it was 24, and then I read somewhere else that it was $34 million.
yeah.
But yeah, and I was like, no one loves the gay community that much to turn down that much money. Like the gay community is a percentage of her fans, but not the full percentage of her fans.
Right.
And
Well, you don't end up being a billionaire by turning down 8-figure paydays.
well, she's not a billionaire.
Well, she and Jay-Z are.
Yes, together they are.
Right. Well, they live a billionaire's lifestyle. That's my point.
But that's also the reason why they are dragging her. They're like, you didn't need the money. Like, you don't need that. And my whole thing is,
We always need money. There ain't nobody who doesn't need money.
but my aspect of my narrative, if you will, was Beyonce most definitely employs hella gay people. Like, there's probably a gay that does her hair. There's probably a gay that does her makeup. There's a gay that does her wardrobe. And she probably has hella gay backup dancers. All those people then fly over to Dubai with Beyonce. So if they never got the opportunity to visit Dubai,
Right. And again, I fully understand the people being upset, but again, it's not like if you're gay and you get off of the plane in Dubai, they throw you off a building.
it's an elitist thing. You can't even get in. They're transgender people are upset because if your ID does not match your birth sex or your sex at birth.
Like Rob, our program director.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
You cannot get into the country. And so they're like, oh, so you're a cis homosexual and you can get in there, but us trans people can't. That type of stuff. So they're angry.
Again, I don't know how any of this is Beyonce's concern. Like,
It's not.
when you become a pop star and you become like a gay icon, it's not like you went looking for the gay audience. They found you. They love you.
Well, no, that's
like
not
you're
true.
not. Well,
People like Lady Gaga looked for that gay audience too.
no, she didn't have to because of course they were going to find her. Just like they gravitated toward Madonna and Cher and everybody. Of course, you don't have to go looking for the LGBTQ audience. They will find you and love you. But you're not necessarily on the hook for every. Yeah, it's bad optics. I mean, the PR is weird.
Well, it's not even the aspect.
But it's like you can never let your audience tell you what you can and can't do.
Well, I'm just thinking about, forget the gay aspect for a second. If she wants to, if you want equality, it's also not a safe place for women in general. Like, women, they have ass backwards laws, and Beyonce says that she's a feminist. So think of that aspect too. If you are going to go over there, so it's not just the gays that should be upset. It's also the women. But that ship has sailed a long time ago. Lady Gaga has performed over there. Keep that same energy. Dua Lipa performed over there.
Listen. From the day that Beyonce put that Renaissance cover artwork in my lap, she can do no wrong. Her naked on that disco horse is all I will ever need in my life. So she can do whatever she wants to do. She can go over there and throw gay people off buildings herself. And I will forgive her because of her pretty much naked on that disco horse.
She dedicated that album to her gay uncle.
I hate to say it. To her gay aunt?
Her gay uncle.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's, I bet everything's going to be, I bet all will be forgiven. She'll come back, she'll donate half of it to some charity, and I'm sure all will be forgiven.
No, I think Beyonce's done now.
She's donezo.
Over with.
You messed with the wrong fan base. I have to break. If you'd like to send a text for anything, get me at 35192. You can watch if you like at AlanCoxShow.com and the iHeartRadio app. You can listen there.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.